Very good morning and warm welcome to the class. Hope students you are all are fine and okay in this very tough time and situation. We are here today to continue with our chapters. The last chapters which I have taught you, that was fibers to fabric. Hope you all have written the notes and watched the videos. Please write all the notes. Don't wait for the copies. It's uncertain when you will get back the copies. Till that time you write in your rough copy or homework copy. Once you get back your copies, you can paste those pages in your homework. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is changes around us. Now before going to in that chapter, we are going to discuss what are the changes. Like a small baby plant seed grows to small plant, it then grows to more medium size, and lastly it grows to tree. Same way a baby is born, it grows, becomes child, then adult, and lastly it grows to old age and dies. Like that, there are certain changes which are taking place. Like when you take warm milk and then you add a small amount of curd to it, after some time if you leave it, you will see the milk changes to curd. That way there are certain changes, like if you take sugar which is solid in, you add to water and stir it, it will form solution. Before going into the chapter, let us discuss certain terms. First term is dissolution. First term is dissolution. Dissolution. What does this term means? Mixing a solid substances in a liquid to obtain a solution. Mixing of a solid to liquid to form a solution. Next is reversible change. A change which can be reversed or can be brought back. Like if you tear pages, okay, or take a page and you tear it, again you can join those pages. Like steam or water, when you heat it, boil it, it forms water vapor. Again if you cool it, you will get back the water. Irreversible changes are changes that cannot be reversed. Like formation of curd from milk, then boys, small baby goes to adult, small seed growing into plant, these all are irreversible changes. Next are physical changes, a change in which only the physical identity of the substance is changed. Only the physical properties, no new substance is formed, only the physical identity of the substance is changed. Last of the term is chemical change, a change in which the new substance is formed, the identity of the substance is changed. Changes can be seen in one or more following reasons: position, shape, size, color, physical state, temperature, whatnot. Some changes which you see in your, like sudden changes in weather, sudden changes in weather, then evaporation of water, then germination of seeds, then ripening of fruits. These are all changes. Ripening of fruits. There are certain changes like melting of ice, formation of curd, formation of curd from milk. Okay. Now some there are some real changes in your life. Like if you see the page number 79, you can see like when you stretch a rubber band, stretching of a rubber band, stretching of a rubber band, STRE, stretching of a rubber band, stretching of a rubber band. This is a reversible change. Okay, the rubber band size changes, but you can get back the rubber in its own shape. Next is taking a ball of wheat flour from dough. This is an irreversible change, like changing of milk to curd, milk to curd, milk to curd. This is irreversible change. Then burning of a candle, or yes, burning of a candle. It is a permanent change. Or formation of this one, burning of magnesium ribbon. That is a permanent change. Changing of curd to milk. It is a permanent, irreversible change. And burning of a matchstick. It is also a irreversible change. So there are certain reversible and certain irreversible as well as permanent. So there are changes reversible, irreversible, irreversible, temporary, permanent. There are certain changes. Now, changes can be brought about by the following ways. What are the changes can be brought about by following ways. Following ways by which you can changes can be brought. Okay. First is by mixing. A, by mixing. B, by applying force. C, by heating. And D, by mixing and heating. Fourth is by mixing and heating. Fourth point is by mixing and heating. So these are certain ways the changes can be done. So for today we are going to see by mixing. We are going to learn by mixing. Now mixing of two or more substances or things can be done or can lead to a change. Like when you add sugar to water. Now sugar is solid, which is solute, which you call it as solute. Water is liquid, which you called it as solvent. When you add sugar and water, it forms sugar solution. This is called solution. Now if you see the activity in page number 280, so if you take two beakers, suppose you take this beaker, you take sugar, you take water, you mix it. Another beaker, you take sugar, you take water, and you take a glass rod and you stir it. You will see, suppose this is beaker A, this is beaker B. Sugar will dissolve this faster in this beaker. Okay, students? Because by stirring, what happens? More and more molecules of water comes in contact with the sugar molecules. More and more molecules. Okay. The substance which dissolves completely or fully in water are called highly soluble, like sugar or salt. The substance which dissolves in water to a reasonable amount, they are just called as soluble substance. You can say sugar or you can say some other things. Substance which dissolves partially in water, they are known as sparingly. That means highly soluble substance, soluble substance, sparingly soluble substance, sparingly soluble substance. And fourth one is insoluble substance, like sand, it is insoluble in water. These are called as 4 different types. Now these are all here. The main thing is the solute is here solid. If the solute is liquid and water, then you don't say it is a solution, or you don't say it is a soluble substances. You call it miscible. It is called as miscible. When liquid dissolves in water and it's called miscible liquid, MISCIBLE. And liquid do not dissolve in water, it's called as immiscible liquid. Hope students you have understood this. So I have given you certain terms, then I have discussed certain changes, and then how can changes be made? By mixing, by applying force, by heating, or by mixing. And then I have given what is soluble substance, what is insoluble substance, what is sparingly soluble substance, what do you mean by miscible liquids, what are immiscible liquids, what is called solute, which is called solvent, that I have been. With this, hope you have understood. Please, I will send the notes along with the video. Please copy it down in your rough copy or notes, and after you get back your copy, you please study for your exam. It may be announced in English. Thank you. May you have a joyful day.